Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Salesforce courses. I would say we will go on and let's dive in. We tried to deploy something yesterday, and so what I'm gonna do is I just have a look on the correspondent deployment status, for sure with the ID, and then we are just taking the ID and we're gonna go for, like, let's say deployment status for sure. We will go into it, and I think it failed. So let's see if it really did it. So let's go. Oh, we cancelled this one actually. Okay, and then we just validate it again. I think it's gonna be this one. So we have 24 test failures. As you can see here, there's a couple of tests, and so it takes 6 minutes to finish the validation. That's okay, I guess. The following tests, blah blah blah. Beleg, yeah. The insert fail, duplicate value, duplicate found on record, class for chance. Setup connection, setup line 70, 730. Setup connection. It's about the setup connection, so the setup connection is not correct. And so we need to go into the routines, and as you can see, we let me see. I think we downloaded the stuff, and so as we downloaded it, it should be anywhere here. Deployment, this one, deployments, this one, this one, this one. Is it this one? Yeah, it should be deployments backup. No, what was yesterday? No. Actually, we try. Let me see what we tried to deploy. Actually, there's gonna be an all deployments CSV file. So the deployments need to be divided for sure. But yesterday we just had some of this, so we are sorting by the column, and then we just go for the other way around. Don't scroll, just go for sort and sort the other way around. So we shouldn't scroll, and we should use the methods for sure. Yesterday we deployed something, and let's see if it's really the right thing. Needs to be our thing, and it's gonna be this one. So we tried to do it yesterday, yes, at 10 o'clock or before 10 o'clock. Actually, it should be something like this, right? Let's go. Why does 10 o'clock? I think we did retrieve this one, okay. Yesterday we also deployed something, and that seems a little bit better because of the time. So we try to deploy, and so it's gonna be like this, right? Yeah. From there to prod, that's correct and better. And let's say it's this one, right? So we deployed this one. It's with 5.6 at the end. And let's go for it. Let's go for the deployments, for the 10 dev yamu. I hope that's not it. I just need to look for this one for sure. Yeah. Just let's look for the number, and it's pretty comfortable because it doesn't take too much time to find it, because this number is gonna be unique. I will just go for the properties, so I don't need to consider this one, and so we need the number 5.6 at the end. 5.6, I think this one. Yes, 356, and I'm gonna go in here, and we will, as you can see, we did something in here, isn't it? I don't know if we changed something actually, but we need to change the routine. So actually we should go from this one. So we just put another data in there, and as we are going through this, we will just open it up and will have a look on the root tiles if it's gonna be there. Yeah, it is gonna be there. So as that is gonna be a duplicate, we will run this test for sure. Yeah, we will just run the test method as well. Let's hit a new one. Let's go for it, and let's go for the test sent automatically. Yeah. Let's run it. Wait a little bit, and so the insert failed. Is it the same? It's gonna be the insert failed. It can be the same, and so we are downloading the stuff. And then have a look on this, right? So insert fail, like this one. Duplicate, 656. It's the root time. We go to the root tiles. And then the 56, right? It's gonna be here. So we have the Google Con. Just because we have a Google connection, we need the... Okay, we are getting a new Google connection, that is why. And the Google connection is already existing. Let's see. Setup connection. As we are setting up the connection, we need to make sure that it is not existing. Yeah. If it's already existing, what we are doing here, so go for the get new Google Con and write down the line where we are, right? So we go for this one. Let's have a look on this. It's gonna go for the label in here. And so there's gonna be the client ID, and if it's another client ID again, okay. If this is already existing, it will not insert, right? So if we go for Google Con, we just getting it's only a setup, so it's gonna be used in test classes, and I think in test setup. That is why we go the Google Con. Yeah, just get the Google Con. We are getting the Google Con. No, we are getting an existing one, right? Yeah, we will do it like this. Let's say we're just getting the Google Con. It's the same as, not really, it is. Let's say we try it out. Yeah, let's say we try it out, and in the catch we will have something like exception X, Google Con. Select ID from Google Connection for sure. And also where the client ID, as you can see here, we have got the client ID, and let's say we will just put the client ID, and also we need to put the date and so on, like this. Okay, we will just I would say do it like this. Yeah, just do it like this. Let's begin and end, right? So we go for begin and we go for the end. That's the date for today for sure. And also the time for today, it's gonna be 16:54. As I only have one time, I can just take it from there. But for sure we can, we need to take some other times if we are working together, but for now it's fine. For now it's fine. Let's go on like, what is it called? The system label for sure. Gonna go into this and go for the label where is the same as this label. Maybe we are getting this stuff and not that it's fine. The Google ID is now, it's going to be inserted as well, right? It's fine in my opinion, and actually it should work by now. So no, let's go for the test one again. Let's go for this one and let's just test it. We just need to verify if it's working or not, and it should work by now. And let's see if it's really working. So it takes a little bit more time, and that is why I think it's working. But we need to go to the end and wait a little bit for sure. So it's going to be a success, and that is exactly what we need to change. I don't want to download anything. It would be too much overload, I guess. We didn't change anything here, but we changed something in here. And so we are just copying it. And what I do, I just go into the what is it called, zip file from yesterday. I will say the routines, and we will go into the line 656. And as you can see here, is it 56? Not really. As you can see here, you can see nothing. We are just setting up the connection, so we need to go into the right line for this. Okay, it's another line, but not a big deal. And as you can see there, we just need to get the stuff from here to there. And then we need to do it like this, right? Just to make sure that it is correct. And we already made a backup, so we can just change this one, and we need to deploy the stuff. So what we're gonna do, we just take this one, and we are just, it's not good, so we need to change the solution a little bit. That's why I will just change it to something like 2400. It's a little bit small, and so I don't like it. So for programming, it's better if you have the other solution, but for this, it's going to be better. Not really. To have it maybe this one. Yeah, it's a little bit better, but not. No, I'm missing something there. Let's go for this one. Actually, no. I think that's not good either. No. I don't know. It's a little bit. I think let's go like this. Maybe that's good. A good one. This seems a good one. Yeah. And so we can put it back. Yeah. And we just need to go for it in another environment, right? So what we're gonna do is we also need to take the deployment from here. Let's put it into this one. Hit save. We are making a backup as well, and let's hit deploy. Yeah. Before we are deploying, it's gonna getting a backup. I hope so. And so it did it, but there didn't come there didn't come any. That's not good actually. I think the backup is gonna be no. It's gonna going in there. Let's go for deploy. Now deployed it without backup. But we can never hit the deploy button without having a deployment, so that's a good one. And as you can see here, we have just a deployment status. That is fine, and we changed the error. Yeah, we just changed the validation. But as we are in front of the PC, we are not just validating. We are deploying the stuff, right? So that is gonna be it. So by now we just need to wait a little bit, and it will come into the system for sure. Then the system is gonna be changed again. So it's not gonna be a big deal. And as I said before, it's fine. Okay, now it's just deploying. In the meanwhile, we should do something else. Maybe we can have a look on the deployments, or let's say on the deployment tool. Okay, there's a file not found exception. It's a little bit strange, to be honest. Not there, but file handling. Yeah, thank you. Create new file. If it's not gonna be existing, it's creating a new file. Okay, and then the deployment file. All deployments. The process can. Okay. Okay. If I'm just in the data. That's why it cannot access this one, and so it didn't save anything. That is what I need to reconsider. If the data is being used by me or some other program, it cannot save anything. Yeah, and so we shouldn't deploy anything. If there's gonna be some kind of this, then we should be aware of this, and then also the data is not gonna be saved, right? Or we just need to create another one. Maybe we are just creating another data. Actually, it should not throw any error. It should just yeah, do some other stuff, right? If it's not existing, if it's gonna be used, it should choose another at this point. Yeah, it should choose just another path. So what we're gonna do here, mpath, the map file, substring. I don't know if it's getting the right path actually, but maybe we can just get the path from here. And we are able to put another one in there, right? So what we're gonna do, we wait for this. It takes a little bit time, and so we go for a path. Mpath before. It's the zip deployments 0, deployments 0. Okay. It's gonna be deployments 0. Yeah, okay. The map path will be something like yeah. Let's say I have the date 2020 11/25 November begin, and I will have the date 2020 11/25 November end. Yeah, it will be like this. Then I will say private static void put file path. Then I would say string map file path, and also the map path or something. Yeah, that's the map path. And I need to put the, what is that called, the file path. The file path, okay. It's gonna be a string as well. So what we're gonna do, we will just put the path in there. And let's say we are defining the path in here for sure. And we will just get all the stuff out of here. and we will put also the new writers, right? So what we're gonna do is we just put it like this. Then we're gonna need a deployment file. So what we're gonna need is a deployment file for sure. So we're gonna hand in the deployment file. Do we need something else? Yeah, we need the writers for sure. So we need some buffered writer. And so what we're gonna do is we just I don't think it's working just because let's say we are handing in a map. Yeah, let's say we are handing in a map, and let's say we don't put the map path and so on. We just do it like this. Maybe it's better. We go for the string and also for an object for sure. What we need to do is we're putting in some stuff in there. Object map, the new hash map, yeah, a hash map, string object. Then we have the object map, and it's gonna go like we're returning this map for sure. And also we need to put another buffered writer. We are just putting in this stuff for sure. Also this one. Oh, the file writer, I think. It's gonna be a file writer. And also, yeah, we just need to put the file path and so on. So let's say string file path, same as now. String map path is also null. Deployment file is gonna be there. Okay, I think it should also throw something. Okay. For sure we could revert it and make it again. You have to put file path, okay. Okay, we are defining the things in here. What we're gonna do, yeah, we just need to hand in the stuff or the initial ones. We need to hand in the initial ones. No. Over there. Also this one. Yeah. And also this one. This is gonna be the initial one. And what we're gonna do, we will just put our map for sure with the object. Then we're gonna get the object map. We are gonna getting the map from this method. And then we hand in the deployment file. I think we just already have it in here, and we hand in the map path and also the file path. And what we need to do, we need to change the BV and the FW, sorry. File reader, yeah, file writer. So we need to change the BW, yeah. We just need to put in the BW into the object map. So what we're gonna do is we just put buffered writer into the map, and that is what we're gonna do. We will just get the map for sure, just define it here, and we just say BW is the same as this one, and then we need to cast it as well. So we need a buffered writer. The buffered writer is gonna be this one. Hit save. This is gonna be fine. Now it cannot get it, that's right, but we just changed the code a little bit to be sure that we are just getting the right stuff in here. Sure. Yeah, it's derived from the deployment file for sure. Yeah, it will begin with the deployment file for sure. And actually, it's not giving out the right thing, but at this moment it's fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just leave it alone like it is. Hope that it's working yet. Now you can see that the tests have run. And now we need to make sure that everything is working properly. So everything that has been affected here, so the ABZ, actually we are able to do it. Yeah, we just able to load some data, but it's not loading yet. But I hope the HTTP Google request and so on, it is still working yet. So what we're gonna do is we will try it out a little bit. So we just get one beleg, one document, I would say. Okay, we got the backup. Okay, that's fine, but we didn't get... Oh, we got the backup. It's okay. We got the backup. Exactly for this. Okay, great. It's pretty good to get the backup. Let's say we have that's a pretty common information. So that is fine in my opinion. Actually, this I will make empty, and if I hit this file values, it should work. If it's not working, so as you can see here, it at least this is working, and then it's gonna go like that. Actually, in the background there should run the algorithm, but I think let me see if it's doing it or not. Let's go for it again. Yeah, it's doing it. So after deployment it should be fine. But we have the backup anyway, so it's not a big deal. Just let's go for like close this one at first, just to have more space in here. That's right. I implemented this, that's fine in my opinion. And so we can go into the user story actually. Is it this one? No. This one? No. this one? No. Let's open up it again. Where do I have the... this one. Yeah, this one. So we just uploaded it already. I think in my opinion it's completed, so we're gonna go like this, and so it will run all the stuff that it needs to be run, and I will just put it here. What I'm gonna do is, this is fine in my opinion, so it's it has run, but for now we just should have a look on the ABZ something. Let me see. Custom metadata layouts, objects, reports, report types, static resources, triggers. Something like this. It's already done. Let's go for the classes for sure. Let's go for the ABZ automatic drive LUT. Yeah. Actually, we are able to do this, but we are just not doing it yet. So let's go for ABZ. ABZ open, and then we have something like this. So we have to create working times. It should work actually, yeah. And maybe next time we will just, well, maybe this time we should just yeah, create some documentation for this, right? So let's say we are creating a chatter group, and for each chatter group it's gonna be for the user story. Yeah? And so maybe I will just put in a new status for the user story, just to make sure that we are not forgetting it. And we have the outbound change sets. And we go for the user story. We are going for this stuff. We are going for this stuff. We are going, yeah, we are waiting. And we need to go for the status for sure, right? We need to change the status. That's why we are going in here. We are hitting add. And as the status needs to be, yeah, new QA pick list value is set. Yeah. Okay. It's a QA pick list, that's okay, and I will say new. It's gonna be make documentation. Yeah. Add new pick list field to all record types that use the global value set. Yes, and hit save. We will go to the reorder. We will go to make the documentation. I think at least in this stage, we should have a look on this. And so we just go for the outbound change set, custom field. The custom field is going to be the status, and the status will be like and here it's going to be the user story. Yeah? Hit add to change set. That's going to be fine. And so we just need to make, at first we need to refresh it for sure, but for now we just need to, yeah, open up it again, so make the documentation. Yeah. So we're gonna go for the documentation by now. And so what we're gonna do is we need to be able to understand what is happening or what we can do in the system. And so it always should be some kind of interactive, right? And so it needs to, yeah, it's a new functionality in the system. And as it is a new functionality in the system, it should be described. Yeah. Let's say we can use the developer. It's only the class. We can just use the class, and then it's gonna creating some stuff for sure. Also, let's go for the, we are not handling this, we are not going through this, we are just um, having a look on this. Append description with date time, append blah blah blah. And then, some documentation is already in here, but we need to do it differently. So from outside, we can call the create working times, right? So if we are looking for Arbeitszeiten, if we have this one, so we can document it a little bit. We just do documentation. Let's change the field a little bit because the field is a little bit too small, I guess. Let's go for this one. User story. It's gonna be the status. No. It's gonna be the documentation for sure. And then we're gonna change the, it's gonna be, I only have a documentation for this, okay. Maybe I have another one, results. Let's go for the result. Team view. It always depends on where the people are, and so we need to get a field where the people are. But at this point we are just alone, and so it's not a big deal. Okay, make documentation. Just let's use the result. To use the functionality, go to the developer console and type in, let me see, I don't want to click all the time. I want to go and create working times or something, right? Next time we will extend this one a little bit. Or no, not this one. Let's say we are just leaving it alone because the working times are not worthwhile again. We will just implement another stuff. It's not the scheduling I need the ABZ. So we have other priorities, and that's why we will take another user story, right? It always depends on priority. So we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like this one. Type in this create working times. Hit this one. To use the functionality, go to the developer console, and type in blah blah blah. We just need to go, just a hint, I think that's some kind of documentation, and at this point that is hint enough. We shouldn't do too much documentation, only if there are coming some questions, so it's fine. For now we can leave it alone, in my opinion. I don't need to run it just because I don't need it yet, but we will run it for sure next time, and I will see you then. Have a nice day.